Hello everyone, it's me Uncle John. Today I am going to read S4 4077, The Case of the Backyard Treasure by Joanne Rocklin. My name is Liz the Wheeze. This is my little brother Henry. He's a Wheeze in training. The Marv is our dog. He's smarter than he looks. Marv's nose always knows. Henry, Marv and I solve problems. We are a great team. But every now and then, we get a hard case to crack, very hard. It's the day after Henry's birthday. He has a shiny new watch. 1:01 p.m. says Henry the wit. Marv snores. 1:02 p.m. Henry says, "That's a great watch," I say. "Guess it works." "Sure does. It'll help us with our work too," says Henry. He doesn't know how right he is. 1:03 p.m. Henry says, "Jack is racing down our street. Liz, the Wheeze," he shouts. "I've got a big problem. Everybody knows about Liz the Wheeze and company. I leave my car to every place I go. Got a problem? Liz the Wheeze and company will solve it." Jack is waving a piece of paper. "Read this note quickly," he shouts. "Please calm down," I say. "We will solve your problem." The note says, "Look in my yard and you will see a goodbye treasure to you from me. Your friend, 19, January 13th. P.S. Look under the big 2018 5 and 5. Hurry, you must find the treasure by 2 p.m. We don't have much time to find the treasure," Zach said. Henry looks at his shiny new watch. He thinks hard. "We have 55 minutes to be exact," Henry says. "But where is the treasure? And whose treasure is it? And why do we have to find it by 2 p.m.? asks Zach. "I Liz the Wheeze, stay calm. I promise we will answer all your questions," I say. I begin to collect the clues. "Do you have a friend named 19113? I ask. "No," says Jack. "No? Get the code book," I say to Henry. I read the note again. "Do you have a friend who just moved away?" I continue. "Yes, my friend Sam," Jack says. I write down the fact. Then I study the codebook. I leave the kid, crack the code. It's the old alphabet code. I say to my partner. Henry the wit thinks hard. "You mean," he asks. "Yes, let's go to Sam's backyard," I say. A, B, C, D, so on. You all run to Sam's backyard. Marv snips around the big 2018 55. Zach has the code book. He spells out. Henry and I are already at the big tree. "Now we will find the treasure," says Henry, but he is wrong, very wrong. All we find is another note. It says less than 5, but more than 2. How many feet ahead to another clue? "I give up. This is too hard," says Zach. He flops down on the grass. But my partner and I stay on the job. "What numbers are less than 5? I ask Henry the wit. 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0, he says. "You're well trained," I say. I write down those facts. "What numbers are more than 2 but less than 5? 3 and 4, says Henry. I cross out the numbers 2 and 1 and 0. "We will start digging at 3 feet and 4 feet, I say. Henry uses his feet to measure 3 feet. He puts down a pebble. Then he uses his feet to measure 4 feet. He puts down another pebble. Zach says, "Wait, Sam wrote that note to me. My feet are bigger than your feet. I will use my feet to measure 3 feet and 4 feet. But maybe Sam was using his own feet to measure 3 feet and 4 feet, Henry said. "Sam's feet are bigger than mine. Whose feet do we use?" cries Jack. Jack flops down on the grass again. So does Henry. "Of course, I, the least, we solved the problem. You are using your feet, but you're not using your head." I pull out my tape measure. I measure 3 feet. I dig a small hole. No clue. I measure 4 feet. I dig another hole. There it is. The clue says, "Look for 4 straight sides." It's not a square. It's red and up high. Find the next clue there. I pull out my notebook. I will write down the facts. I say. The answer jumps right out at us. We climb up and find this clue. The treasure is 12. The gate is 3. The garden is 6. And 9 is the tree. What 12, what 3, what 6, what 9, what? I think and think. Suddenly I have a terrible thought. I leave the whiz and stumped. That doesn't happen very often. We check the tree again, no treasure. We check the gate, no treasure. Henry picks up the shovel. Should I start digging up the garden? He asks. No, wait, I say. I sit down under the tree. I've got some thinking to do, I say. We don't have time to think. Start digging, cries Jack. Henry checks his watch. We have 5 minutes left, to be exact. Henry says. Oh no, says Jack. I stare at Henry's shiny new watch. Of course, 12 o'clock, I shout. Henry checks his watch again. You are wrong, he says. It's just a few seconds past 1:55 p.m. I jump up. You don't understand, I say. Pretend the backyard is a clock. What a watch. The gate is 3 o'clock. You mean, asks Henry the wit. Yes, I say. The garden is 6 o'clock. And the tree is 9 o'clock, says Henry. Right. And 12 o'clock is the shed, shout Henry and Jack. We all run to the shed. We find the treasure. Barbie is barking his head off. The nose always knows cookies when he smells them. There is a letter too. It says, Dear Zach, congratulations. Here are 10 peanut butter cookies. My new address is 888 Willow Street. My new phone number is 555-3423. Your friend, Sam. Of course, I will share the cookies with all of you, says Jack. He divides them equally. There are 2 cookies left over. A car and a moving van are coming down the street. I say to Henry, check your watch. We found the treasure just in time. I'll bet it's exactly 2 p.m. Henry checks his watch. I am right, of course. I know what you can do with those extra cookies, I say. Case closed. The end.